Hello, we are back. You're probably wondering, where have we been? Well, our last video that we did got removed by YouTube because we mentioned prices on the guns. Apparently it's against the terms of service, so here we are. We are in the garden. We're gonna do some shooting, show off our new pellets, setting up the targets. We've been meaning to shoot this video for quite a while, but the UK weather has not wanted us to do it. But as you can see, today is the day. This is the setup currently. Got some of our pellets out. This is just like a camera tripod, shooting rest, some rifles. I'm gonna start with a Weihrauch HW100X. Start off with a accuracy test on our pellets. So I'll start by loading the old mag up. Super nice to load these magazines. Literally just push your pellets straight in. There's no messing about with catches or anything like that. It is really cold today. So I'm going to start with some Precision 177. These are super clean, should shoot really well through this HW100. Hands are starting to get cold already. A bit of context, we're going for a grouping, so trying to keep the pellets as close together as possible. Doesn't matter if they go dead centre, not bad, as this is just so you can see the consistency and accuracy of these Precision 177 pellets. Bearing in mind I'm a bit rusty, as this is my first time shooting in about 2 months. We're just having a bit of fun, so I hope you enjoy. That's the last shot. Let's go see how we did. Not bad. These pellets shoot incredibly well, but maybe it's just the gun, so let's try something else. Another thing to note is that group was mainly shot off a rock solid shooting rest, but what if we shoot off a bipod? Moving on to the FX Leopard. Look at that bad boy. This is one of the most popular top-end air rifles at the moment, for good reason. It's got the over-barrel air tube on there. Look at that. I mean, this thing just looks wicked. My goodness. For a bullpup, it's quite light as well, especially considering it's got a silencer bipod scope. Really nice little setup there. That silencer is pretty much the same diameter as the barrel, so really suits it. That's an Eagle Vision cam on there. Pretty cool. So let's give this a test, boys. At this point, we completely forgot to record the first 4 shots on target. We forgot the magazine for the gun, so I'm loading each pellet in by hand, one at a time here. I also forgot to set the microphone recording. We'll just quickly go through these shots so you can see the unreal consistency of our pellets. I'm so proud of these, and this is very exciting. This is a particularly good example. I actually shot well for once in my life. I have to say, I'm very impressed with the FX Leopard. This is my first time shooting one. The overall feel of the rifle is incredible. It's the smoothest rifle to cock that I've ever felt. The accuracy is clearly exceptional, but to be fair, we are using the best pellets in the world. It's got a fair bit of weight to it. There's definitely lighter guns out there, but it's not bad, especially for a bullpup. An impressive magazine size of 22 in 177 or 18 in 22. And honestly, if I could buy any top-end airgun right now, this is what I'd go for. We're not sponsored, by the way. I mean, look at that. Look at that group. That's 12 shots through there. And bearing in mind, I haven't shot for a long time here. So that's pretty impressive. Okay, you get the idea. These pellets are clearly insane. But James, no. These pellets are nuts. You can't convince me otherwise. Okay, let's move on to the Airmaks Katran. This rifle is beautiful, lightweight, and is one of the most accurate rifles available at the moment. It's got our newly released Ninja silencer, which is one of the lightest, quietest silencers available, and it's in 177, so we have an 18-shot mag here, impressive for such a small rifle. We're switching it up again, and using this little fella. This is the Aeropod. Okay, let's see how this performs. I've got high expectations for this gun. So, let's see. God, this thing is light. Super light. Weighs absolutely nothing. We're combining the lightest tripod available with possibly the lightest airgun available. So, this is interesting. Not a bad first shot. This rifle's super nice to cock on the side lever. Not bad. Super accurate. One thing I've noticed with this rifle is how crisp the side lever is. It's such a pleasure to shoot. The reason we're using striker here and not precision for our FX and this rifle is because striker are the best pellet if you're using an FX or an Airmaks, so the result is going to be fairly good here. The scope is well matched for the gun also. It's a 6-24 by 50 SF compact, so side focus, so we have plenty of zoom, but if you've shot much, you'll know you can never have too much zoom. If you don't know much about this rifle, this is the subcompact variant, so it's really short, nice to handle, and it's got a massive 90 shot count, which is very impressive for a rifle of this size. Let me know if you guys like the video a bit less edited, or if you would rather I just cut most of the shooting parts out of the video. I'll be taking on all feedback as usual. So yeah, this shot went through one of the same holes in the target. And so did that one. Pretty much shot the middle out. Yeah, this rifle is extremely good. I rushed these last couple of shots, so they aren't the best, but either way you can see these pellets are definitely a good match for the gun, especially if you're a better shot than me. That's it. Let's go up to the target and see how that shot. I think it was a decent group. Yeah, pretty good. Not bad at all. We'll take that. A lot of those shots are me, to be fair. It is freezing cold out here today, but it's not a bad result. Okay, we are now moving on to the FX DRS. That is the most beautiful tactical rifle you can buy right now. Now we're testing some 2.2 striker. See how these shoot. We're using striker again since this is an FX. Precision will also shoot very well, just not quite as good. But of course every barrel is different, so it's still always good to try different pellets. This DRS has a monster of an 8-32 by 56 sidewinder on here, which is an absolute unit. Looks awesome on this. We're shooting off a bipod, and by this point my fingers are practically frozen. If you want to see more of us shooting in the future, give the video a like and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you click the bell so you get notified when we drop our next video. That's it for this video, guys. I'm really curious to see what you think of this one. If you would like a faster pace with less dragged out clips of shooting and more cuts to the action, let me know in the comments. We'll be trying something new again in the next video, maybe a review or testing a gun, we'll see. And I'll be reading all the comments for feedback. Cheers.